In my first 3 months of being a freelancer, I made over $4,000 online, which led me to make over $100,000 online only a few short years later. Looking back, I can see that becoming a freelancer was the best decision I've ever made because it allowed me to work 3 to 4 hours a day from anywhere in the world. Now, I'm making this video so that you can become a freelancer too. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alvern, and I started as a broke mother of 2 with an eviction notice looming over my head. I started a blog and a podcast at the same time, but as it wasn't making a full-time income, I decided to do client work instead because it's the fastest path to cash. I'm not going to lie, starting as a freelancer this year is going to be difficult, simply because there are so many variables. For example, the economy, there's the AI revolution that's looming, and also the fact that there are many baby boomers who are simply selling up their business or closing it down. As a freelancer, every year feels like a new year, simply because life happens. Your clients and potential clients need to innovate and adapt to the new ways of working. But let me give you an analogy. Let's imagine you're right now having a sort of a mountaintop or mini mountaintop experience, and you're looking out. You're not happy where you are right now, and you're looking out, and before you is a valley, and you're looking far out in the distance, and you can see the mountain where you want to be yourself. That's your end goal. But there's this valley that you need to cross, which is fine. Everyone has valleys that they need to cross, and in that valley is the things that's holding you back from getting to that far away mountain. It could be your 9-to-5 job, it could be relatives, it could be friends, it could be an illness, it could be a temporary setback, it could be debt, it could be temporary depression, it could be so many things, childhood trauma, all of those things. And it's up to you then to decide, how badly do you want to get from where you are right now to cross that valley to get over to the other side, to that mountain of your dreams. And the fact is, you can do it. I did it, and so can you. Let's imagine I was going to start again from scratch this year. Just like you in your shoes, for example. What would I do? I would do exactly what I did when I first got started. I would look around and see what's still in demand and learn it. Why? Because no matter what happens, my clients need help promoting their business. And that's what I'm there for. I landed my first client helping her with marketing, which is when I made $1,000 in my first month and then $4,000 in my third month online. Now I help coaches and course creators, helping them with their marketing systems because they want the best systems possible to help promote their business, and they need help doing just that. Now, don't get me wrong, I made a lot of mistakes in the early stages of my journey. But however, looking back, I can see a defined, proven 5-step framework that I can use even if I was starting as a freelancer again from scratch this year. Now, I'm going to show you that 5-part framework, and I'm also going to show you the communication that I use to land that $5,000 client at the end of this video. And by the way, to help you avoid the mistakes that I made when I first got started, I've included the Zero to Freelancer starter pack in the description below. Just grab it for free so that you too can get started really quickly. Okay, so here is that 5-step proven framework that you can use. Number 1, find your niche. Number 2, establish your online presence. Number 3, design your actual client journey. 4, land clients. And number 5, deliver client results. Okay, so now I'm going to break down that 5-step framework for you step by step. So the first thing on the list is finding your niche. Can I be brutally honest with you? A lot of people, when they first get started as a freelancer, they get lost, and this is where they get stuck in the very, very first step because they cannot figure out your niche. But to be honest, you don't need a lot. You don't need to be highly skilled to get started. Just spend some time thinking about what it is you do on a daily basis already, because you can use those to sell to your clients as a service. Just spend a quick moment thinking about all the things that you already enjoy. Maybe you enjoy Excel, or maybe photography, maybe videography, maybe creating something nice, graphics, building up websites. For me, it was all about lead generation, building out systems, because I've built over 100 WordPress websites, and even helping clients just optimize things into anything to do with marketing and sales. And what I did when I first got started, I would do free trials of lots and lots of systems, because nearly everything you have online, you get this a free trial. Whether it be a 14-day free trial or a very basic 100% free forever version. You have so many free tools. If there are things out there that you enjoy using, for example, Canva, that's for free, is a free version, get with it and start using it and see how it is you can use something like that or whatever it is that you want to sign up for free to help sell to clients as a service. And just to help you figure out your skills and what it is at the top of your list in terms of your most cherished or valuable skills, I've also included a skills ranking sheet in the Zero to Freelancer starter pack, which you can find in the description below. Okay, the second step of the framework on the list is to establish your online presence. And this is a very simple process. What you need to do is set up, for example, first get a name for your business. It could be like a unique name, or it could be your name. Don't overstress this, don't overthink this. Let's just keep this really simple. The next thing you need to do on your list then is to create online presence online. So for example, a resume, a portfolio, a Facebook page, an Instagram account, or just a simple one-page website. Like I said, don't overthink this. I've included some resources as well, again, in the Zero to Freelancer starter pack, so you don't have to spend a lot of time thinking about this from scratch. It's super easy to get it done. Now, let me explain the reason why you're doing this. The reason why you're doing this is for clients to trust you. I mean, you can go to them and you don't have any of that. How do they trust you? You have no testimonials, you've got no online presence. They need to trust you. So just get that done, and then you're done with the step 2 of the framework. One of the secrets to get clients to hire you faster is to have a very good client experience before they hire you. Don't get me wrong, I've made a lot of mistakes, and people would make a lot of mistakes, and even you can make a lot of mistakes getting this wrong the first time around. But the secret is to keep improving it as you go, because obviously we all make mistakes and there's always going to be room for improvement. It means that when the clients have a great experience with you, they tend to stay longer, they wouldn't ghost you, and best of all, you get referral through them for other clients. Okay, I have to admit that landing clients can be the most scariest part of the freelancing journey. And if you're like an introvert like me, you'd probably find this absolutely nerve-wracking. But you know what? It doesn't have to be scary. You can land your first client by just networking inside Facebook groups, which is what I did to land my first client. And I will show you what that looked like in a screenshot after I cover the fifth part of, or the fifth step of this framework, which is delivering results to your clients. Yes, that's step 5. When a client finally decides to work with you, you're going to have to deliver results to wow them, which might sound a little bit scary, but actually this is quite simple. You just need to have a way to manage the project, whether it be maybe a homegrown sheet. I've included something like that as well in the starter pack, or you can use tools like Asana, Trello, ClickUp. If you're not ready for anything that complicated, you can start with the sheet I've included in the starter pack. During the discovery call, when you have a chat with a client, one of the questions you're probably going to ask them is, what they're doing right now and how they manage their project. So that way you can get to find out exactly how they work. So when your client finally decides to go with you and you sign contracts and proposals and all of that, you will already know how to help them and how to manage a project with them and deliver results so that you can wow them. Okay, so let's go and have a look at that screenshot that I promised to show you how I landed my first client. So here you have example of one of the things I've been doing to get clients. I restarted to get clients, or to put myself out there, for a better word, probably a month or a few weeks, or I can't remember, it wasn't that long basically. So I went into Facebook groups. I stuck with 1 to 2 Facebook groups, and I kept on posting. So I would go in, if someone is saying, here's a role available, you can see up here I shared my portfolio. I can have a visibility in my email sequencing, website copy. I'm sharing my tips because I posted a lot of blog post content. So you don't have to do it, but this is one example of what I did to share value, so to speak. I did an introductory offer for content repurposing services, looking for 5 clients, you see there. And all of these posts, there are like 10 or so more that I posted. And here is the potential client who came in, as you can see the date and everything there. Who came into my DMs, and she said she saw one of my posts. And how the heck do we make it all manageable with social media? I'm going to hire someone who would love to chat and better blah blah blah. Whatever and blah. Would like to get help, streamline some of the work, basically see if you're a good fit. Boom, I said, hey, and thanks, great from hearing from you. I'd love to chat if you see you're a good fit. We'll be able to do a Zoom call, and then we took it from there. This is how straightforward the process can be. Sometimes we make it so complex and difficult and all of that, but actually it can be quite straightforward, as you can see here. Just showing you the real life. Like, I'm not making this thing up. This was my $5,000 client, as you can see here. Okay, so I know all of this might sound like a lot, and you're probably thinking it would be great to get a shortcut so that you can get results faster and to avoid the mistakes that I made. Remember, I've included in the description below a cool, free, zero to freelancer starter pack that you can use to jumpstart your way into freelancing success. And wouldn't it be great to get a step-by-step process about how to get clients as a complete beginner? And I've got you covered. You can learn this in this video here. Just head on over there and have a look at that video where I go through it step by step of how to land or get clients as a complete beginner, even without experience or testimonials.